For years, the first round of the NBA playoffs have belonged to LeBron James. Entering Monday, the four-time MVP's teams in Miami and Cleveland had won 21 straight games in the first round, including a 4-0 sweep of the Pacers in last year's postseason. But this is a new year, and as they've been proving all year, this Pacers team is different. Indiana went into Cleveland and took it to the Cavaliers, leading by as many as 23 points, and withstanding a second-half rally to give James his first loss in the first round since 2012, a 98-80 defeat. All-star guard Victor Oladipo led all scorers with 32 points, going 6 for 9 from three-point range, to go along with 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals in his first postseason game in a Pacers uniform. The Pacers were locked in defensively to start Game 1, holding the Cavaliers 2-2 of 12 shooting and forcing 5 turnovers in the opening 7:30. On the other end, 5 early points from Myles Turner and back-to-back three-point plays from Bojan Bogdanovic allowed Indiana to open up an 18-4 lead. The blue and gold kept their foot on the gas from there, continuing to extend the lead. In the final minute of the first quarter, Lance Stephenson caught the ball at the top of the key, drove down the lane, and threw down a vicious right-handed dunk over Jeff Green. Stephenson headbutted the stanchion in celebration, sending the Pacers bench into hysterics as the Pacers pushed their lead to 30-10. The visitors led 33-14 at the end of the opening frame. Cleveland came out with a sense of urgency to start the second quarter, getting out in transition and scoring the first 7 points of the period. The Cavs eventually climbed within 10 points after 2 straight driving baskets by LeBron James. But the Pacers kept them at arm's length, with Corey Joseph and Oladipo taking turns knocking down jumpers, and then Turner burying an open 3 just before the halftime buzzer to push the lead back to 55-38. The blue and gold started the second half strong, scoring the first 6 points of the third quarter to open up their largest lead of the afternoon. The Cavaliers made a charge in the latter half of the frame. That surge started with 2 J. R. Smith three-pointers, triggering what wound up being a 13-1 run to make it a 70-63 game with 1:06 remaining in the quarter. Darren Collison provided a much-needed basket for Indiana on the other end, knocking down on a corner 3 with 49. 8 seconds left, the Pacers' only field goal over the final 8 minutes of the third quarter, and the visitors took a 73-65 lead into the fourth. Cleveland climbed back within 7 following James' layup with 10:29 to play, forcing a timeout from Pacers head coach Nate McMillan. He put Oladipo back in the game, and the Pacers all-star guard knocked down a 3-point and a 20-foot jumper during a 12-2 Pacers run. The Cavaliers made one last push, with a 7-2 run to make it 90-78 with 4:44 to play before going cold down the stretch. Oladipo's deep 3 with 1:59 remaining provided the exclamation point on an impressive playoff debut for this upstart Pacers squad. 3 Pacers players joined Oladipo in double figures. Turner had a strong night, finishing with 16 points on 6 of 9 shooting and 8 rebounds. Bogdanovic added 15 points, while Stephenson chipped in 12 points and 5 boards off the bench. James recorded his 20th career playoff triple-double in the loss with 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 12 assists. Smith added 15 points, while Nance had 10 points and 5 boards for Cleveland. The Pacers will have 2 days of practice before returning to Quicken Loans Arena for Game 2 on Thursday from 9 a.m. on ESPN Australia/New Zealand and NBA League Pass.